All right, y'all. As I said, it was going to be a part 2 of me doing this girl hair. Don't mind noise in the background. It is nighttime, bedtime for my kids, and my youngest, Zion, it's like, Mama, I need you in my life. Don't leave me, Mama. Like, why would you leave me like this? You know I'm codependent still. Even though I ain't on the titty, but you know I want you. You know I want you, Mama. And I'm like, nah. I ain't doing all that tonight. I ain't doing none of that no more. So if you hear the nighttime music and him whining, it's because his butt just laid down. Yeah, he just laid down and it's 9:35 p.m. and it's his bedtime. I'm trying to get him on the schedule. He's a little bit behind the other 3 kids. I try to have them in bed like 8 o'clock, the earliest or whatever. 10 o'clock the latest, depending on what day. So, yeah, he's still learning it. So, yeah, I've been trying to get him down 9:30, 10 o'clock. But, yeah, y'all see a girl struggling. Like, for real, though. I'm legit struggling with this wrist. I literally had to take the ponytail down and do it over. And like I said in the other video, I was going to do small ponies. Sort of last some, but I couldn't do that. Like, my wrist wasn't giving me that moment to shine. So I'm trying to get them as slick as possible. And I'm pulling her. I always pull my baby edges out. Not pull them out like that, but take them out because I don't want my baby edges gone. And I do that around her whole head, the side behind her ear, the back, and the front. So yeah. So I'm trying. Like I said, it's hard as hell with this brace on. And yep, saturate that hair with that water. But anyway, yeah, how was y'all day? Today, a little rundown on my freaking day. Something that peed me off is, so my son's school, he has an IEP or whatever, and they sent home these documents for parents to sign. This question about your kids, people that got kids with any type of IEP, you know them documents, what I'm talking about. And they vary every state you in. So whatever. They bring these packets home. So a couple of weeks back, we have had like 2 meetings already for his IEP. We got a 3rd one coming up next month. So they sent home these documents or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I filled them out. As soon as I see them in his backpack, in his homework folder, it's like the right side. I can't remember if it's right or left. But anyway, one of the sides say return to school, which means the teacher is supposed to take it out of the folder, you would think. But anyway, the other side says keep at home. So I always take the keep at home unless it's like the kid's homework that's on this side. And I know it's homework because I have to sign and blah, 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 do all the extra stuff. So that's the only time I will put it back in there. But I always put it on the return side. So I don't know if they be having kids put in their folder. I don't know. But anyway. So I'm like, okay, cool. Filled out that paper. The same day I got that paper, I also got another packet that was in a vanilla, like a yellow little, not a folder, but a yellow little packet or whatever. And it was for the school, the psychiatrist or whatever, for his evaluation and all that stuff. So I filled out all that stuff. It was like these stuff they sent home be over 2 pages, y'all, and it be front and back. And baby, I got 4 kids and I'm a wife. And I got 4 kids and I'm a wife. Like, you sending all this crap home when I literally have to come in for freaking meetings that y'all say is mandatory. You have to come in. Why y'all don't have all that together when I come to this freaking meeting? Like, why can't I sign it in person, hand it to the person that needs it right then and there? And then, too, you sending stuff home and with a kid. You know, like, come on now. Even though I get it, but still, like, you never know what could have transpired with that paper. Sending some home with a kid in the freaking 1st grade. A kid in general. Kids are kids. You know what I'm saying? So, I freaking saw it instantly in his folder. And I was like, I remember what I signed. Baby, I'm the one to do this. So I'm looking like I filled this out before. And I'm telling my husband I filled this out before. He was like, yeah, you did. So soon as I'm sitting here like, what's going on, the speech person texts me saying, hey, it's going to be papers for you to fill out. So I was like, I wasn't finna say nothing at first. I just want to fill it out again. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I'm not doing this twice. So I text her back and I was like, man, I wish I could look at my phone right now, but I'm recording. But I text her back saying, it seems like these are the same papers that I filled out a few weeks back, which is last month. I didn't say last month part, but I'm letting y'all know it was before Christmas break when I filled out these papers. So I was like, it seems to be the same papers, da. She was like, oh, is it? She was like, well, so-and-so told me to ask you about it. I'm not sure. And I was like, I noticed like it was also like a vanilla, yellow paper that was left in his folder. Y'all, that paper was in his folder for weeks. And I'm like, it was on a return sign. And it was in like a little, like, I'm trying to think. You know how the papers, little things, they put your tax documents in? It's like in one of those. It's not a folder, but it's a little thing, whatever it's called, that you freaking lick. Envelope. Yes, why I couldn't think of that freaking word. But a real big one. Like, big as the folder. Hanging out the folder big. So, I'm like, for weeks, I had to take off work, go in work later to take it up to the school personally because I wasn't finna do it after I got the kids out the line because they school parking lot is little and it would have been a hassle trying to park and out. So I just, turned the papers to the front desk. So I told her, she was like, okay, well, here's the so-and-so email. You can talk to her because she relayed the message to give to me. So I emailed the person. And I'm like, is it a way I can give you stuff in person or however I can do this? Because clearly the teachers are not taking the stuff out the folders. And she was like, yeah, the teacher's supposed to take it out the folders. They supposed to relay the message and do all this. And she wasn't aware that none of it. So I'm like, okay. And she also said I could email it. So I'm like, I'm just going to email it to her. And I'm also return it. Take it to the school because baby, I don't have time to be filling out these freaking papers 24/7. Y'all see her crying like that hurt. It's going right through. Y'all see that come on straight through. But anyway, like I don't have time to fill out these papers over and over when it's y'all job. I get teacher jobs is hard. I know. I had that role several times. I know how hard it is. But if you expect for your parents to look at stuff that you put in the kids' folder, you should also expect the stuff the parents send to the classroom inside the folder for you to look and say something to the parent or whatever. Like, it makes no sense. Like, and then it's just like the same teacher also with my son. He had they have like a 5-star thing, and they have like 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 5-star, whatever. And he had a 3-star one time. So I wrote on the back where it say parents can come in and ask the teacher questions. So I come in it. This was like 2 weeks ago. I come in like, hey, why did he get a 3-star today? So I can talk to him about it and hopefully it'll fix it. I'm one of those parents. Like, let me know what's going on with my child, and I talk to my child. Especially if I'm asking you. Teacher never read it. Never said nothing. But she could sit there and tell my child over and over and hound him, oh, make sure your mom sign this and da-da-da-da-da. Keep that same energy. Anyway, y'all, that was my little story time, my little rant today that peed me off. She like her hair, y'all. She just pissed off at me.